Hi guys, welcome to my very first HTML tutorial, and today I will be teaching you the basics of HTML. So let's open the text editor here, and before I start, there are a few things that you need to be aware of. You have to have a computer, and you have to have a text editor on that computer, and I would recommend you download this one, Visual Studio VS Code, and then in a web browser that we will use to show our code or view our code, let me say, on the front end. So without further ado, let's get started. So um, before I show you the basic HTML document structure, let me tell you what the word HTML stands for. You see, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and basically it's the language of the web. Almost everything you see on the web is HTML. So I have a file open here, and I'm gonna demonstrate or create a basic HTML document and show you the structure. So let's open this file, and then so as a tip, I will show you what I'm doing. So the very first in everything you see, HTML document start with a tag, which are called HTML tag, and they are created by typing the greater than, let me say the less than and the greater than sign. And what you see between the greater than and the less than sign are called tags. So we start with this one, the dog tag HTML, and this literally just declare the document type and version of HTML, and this one is the HTML5 you see here. And then after this one, we have the HTML, the HTML tag, HTML, and between this HTML tag is what you see on your web page. Everything in your HTML or everything on the web page goes between this tag, the HTML tag. And don't worry what I'm going to tell you right now. I will explain that in further videos. This is just uh, this is called an attribute. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I mean it's important. Attribute are just modifiers for your HTML tag. They modifies your HTML tag and gives them more importance, gives them more values. So in the next one, I'm going to show you here if so after the HTML tag, we have the head tag. Show you the okay. Now the head tag, everything that goes between the head tag don't really show on the web page, but it's important to have a head tag because a head tag contains will contain metadata, links, and start sheets in the page title. So I'll show you that in a second. So let me tap the title tag. Yeah, see the reason I'm saying you should use VS Studio Code, VS Code, because it makes it easier to tap. Now in Virginia, we're just gonna do the tap. So anything you tap here will register on your title in the browser. So first HTML, HTML tutorial, first HTML tutorial, first HTML license, right? First HTML license. Now, the header is actually going to have some metadata. Okay, let me see which one the metadata I can add here. Okay, give me a chance. Some of the metadata I can add here is so we are seeing okay, let me complete. I will tell you. So child set and then UTF 8, right? Okay. Now, okay. So I think you are seeing some tag don't have, like you see this one is different from this one, right? So some tag have closing tags and all tags don't have closing tag. So don't get bothered with that. I will explain that more in further video. Yeah, some tag don't really have closing tag. They are self-closing. They have that self-closing tag. So I want more metadata. Okay. Name. LV port. The content. You're going to be doing this more because this simplifies this for responsive. When you're doing responsive web development, you're going to use this more because it helps with the devices, set the device width and with just skills. Yeah, yeah, skills equals 0.1. Okay, let's save that. And then, so these are just meta tags. They give your web page more. Uh, so now, next one we are going to be working on is the body. Now the body, everything you see that appears on the web page goes in the body tag. So it's a body, and then I'm just going to create some h1 and p tags to show you what I'm talking about. So h1, don't worry about that. I will show you. I will explain what it means. So h1, you say okay, hello world, hello world, And now let's create some p tag. Welcome to my first lesson. So okay. So this is just a basic document structure, basic HTML document structure. This you will always see that when you are working with HTML. You start with this and then work your way down. There are more tags or more elements within an HTML document, but we'll get that. We'll get into that in further videos. So, like I said, uh, the header type, you have many metadata and titles and style sheets will come here. And then, so this one that you see here, this chart set UTF metadata just ensure proper character encoding. It support all languages on the web. And then this one, this viewport that you see specified here, makes the web page responsive on mobile devices, like I said earlier. And then there's a title tag which set the title shown in the browser. You see this when we load the page. And then the body which hold all the visible content on the web page. And then these are H1 tags, and we have 6 H tag head, which stands for heading or header. Let's say heading. This is the top level H1 tag. You got from H1 to H6. And then this is a paragraph or P tag, which stands for paragraph. Yeah. Now you see, let's view this on the web page, then we'll wrap it up. So let's view it in live server. Right. So this is it. So here, this is the header. Okay. So this is the title that I was talking about. Let me put this side by side. Okay, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Okay. So this is the title that I was talking about. You see here, first HTML lesson. First HTML lesson. Yeah, so everything that goes between the title tag will appear on the title bar of your web browser. Now, everything that you type in the body tag will appear on the web page. Yeah. So now you see hello world. This is bold because it's a top level header H1 tag, and this is a paragraph. It's coming from the paragraph tag. So I hope you learned a thing or two, and be sure to share and like my video. I will see you next time in the next video. Thanks.